Meteor crab. Only 1 to 2 meteor crabs will spawn at the meteor crater around the level 1 to 2 campfire area and inside the meteor tool workshop during the meteor shower event. Meteor crabs have 75 health, 20 damage, and 20 speed. When defeated, they have a chance to drop 1 to 2 morsels. If you're lucky, they might drop 2 meteor shards or 1 gold shard, and they cannot be tamed. Aliens. There are 2 variants of aliens, normal and elite. They only spawn randomly on the night of day 3 at the destroyed UFO and the mothership. Overall, they are extremely weak with average health pools and 10 damage at 16 speed, making them incredibly easy to defeat. They do not drop anything upon defeat. You can only open the alien chest once all of them have been eliminated. In addition, in the latest update, 4 new alien classes have been added: Engineer, Trooper, Commander, and Scout, while Elite has been removed. These 4 new classes also have health and damage stats similar to the most common class. Frogs. There are 4 types of hostile frogs: green, blue, purple, and the Frog King. As for the green, blue, and purple variants, they will spawn near any pond in the forest or within the jungle biome on day 3, right after a notification appears. Something has emerged from the ponds. However, they only appear occasionally, similar to the UFO or meteor events. With 70 health, 5 damage, and a fairly slow speed, they are very easy to defeat. Frog King, the final boss of the Frog Invasion update. It is located inside the Frog Cave, which contains a frog chest. To unlock the entrance, you must collect all 8 frog keys. With 650 health, 10.5 damage, 24 speed, along with poison damage from its tongue, you should be extremely careful when approaching it. When defeated, the Frog King will spawn 2 purple frogs. Each purple frog will then spawn 2 blue frogs, and each blue frog will spawn 2 green frogs. Green frogs will drop 1 morsel. Additionally, all 3 of these frog variants have a chance to drop a frog key, except for the green frog. Tamed frog. You can tame a frog using 2 mackerels combined with an old taming flute or higher. However, only the green frog can be tamed. Cultist King. The Cultist King can only be summoned at the Cultist King Palace. Living up to his name, the Cultist King has a massive health pool of 1,000 health, 50 damage, and 16 speed, making him extremely difficult to defeat. However, you can lure him into the lava and finish him off once his health gets low enough. When defeated, the Cultist King drops a massive treasure trove including mossy coins, a Cultist King antler, a volcanic bear trap tablet, and either an infernal sack, infernal sword, or infernal crossbow. Rumor has it there is also a 1% chance for him to drop the Cultist King mace. Also, the first time you kill him, you will be awarded a badge. Boar. Boars only spawn in the jungle biome within the campfire range of level 2 or higher. They have 125 health. Their damage and speed stats are currently unknown, as they have just been recently added to the game. When defeated, they will drop 1 to 2 morsels. You can use an old taming flute or higher to tame an uninjured boar. The process needs to be repeated 2 times, but it only requires 1 corn and 1 morsel. Bunny, a passive entity that spawns around the campfire range of levels 0 to 3. With only 50 health and 12 speed, they are the easiest food source to find. When defeated, they drop 1 to 3 morsels and have a 1/6 chance to drop 1 bunny foot. Tamed bunny. Use an old taming flute or above to tame them. This process only needs to be done once and consumes 1 carrot. Wolf. They have 3 main hostile variants, including normal, guardian, acorn, and a domesticated version, which is tamed. Their base stats include 75 health, 20 damage, and 23 speed. Normal wolves will begin to appear when the campfire reaches level 2. They spawn at night throughout the forest and will not appear in other biomes. In addition, there will always be a single wolf of this type appearing inside the medium cabin and large cabin, so be careful before entering those houses. Acorn wolves only spawn in the fairy biome when the campfire reaches level 3 to 4. Guardian wolves are wolves wearing red collars and only appear in Locked Cave 1 with a fixed quantity of 5. When defeated, wolves will drop 2 to 3 morsels, 1 steak, and have a chance to drop one wolf pelt or an Easter wolf pelt when the Easter event takes place. Additionally, an acorn will drop from acorn wolves, while a red key will drop from guardian wolves. For the tamed wolves version, players need to use a taming flute to domesticate any undamaged wolf. This process needs to be repeated 3 times and will consume 3 steaks and 3 morsels. Alpha Wolf. The Alpha Wolf has 2 hostile versions, which are normal and guardian, and 1 domesticated version, which is tamed. They are a wolf variant with significantly enhanced stats. With 125 health, 25 damage, and 26 speed. Normal Alpha Wolves. When the campfire reaches level 3, they will begin to appear at dark in the forest and the fairy biome. They also appear at the Cultist Hunter camp with a quantity of 2, and in a cage status. Guardian Alpha Wolves. These wolves will wear blue collars and only appear in Locked Cave 2 with a fixed quantity of 4. When defeated, they will also drop 2 to 3 morsels and 1 steak, and they can drop 1 Alpha Wolf pelt or an Easter Alpha Wolf pelt when the Easter event takes place. A blue key drops from the Guardian Alpha Wolf. For the tamed Alpha Wolves version, players need to use a good taming flute or above to domesticate any undamaged Alpha Wolf. This process needs to be repeated 4 times and will consume 4 steaks, 4 mackerels, and 4 salmons. Bear. The bear also has 3 hostile variants: normal, Squid Kid Guard, and Koala Kid Guard, along with a tamed version, Tamed Bear. With 350 health, 40 damage, and 28 speed, they possess superior strength compared to wolves. Normal Bear. You can find them near the end of the map, within the campfire range of level 5 or higher. A single one can also be found locked in a cage at the Cultist Hunter camp, Squid Kid Guard. They only appear at Locked Cave 3 once you unlock the level 5 campfire, and there are only 2 guard bears in this cave. Koala Kid Guard. They will spawn within range when the campfire reaches level 6. They are positioned to guard Locked Cave 4 with a fixed count of 6 bears. Use bear traps to eliminate them most effectively. When defeated, bears will drop 6 morsels along with 3 to 4 steaks. There is also a low drop rate for a bear pelt or an Easter bear pelt during the Easter event. Defeating the 2 Squid Kid Guards guarantees a yellow key drop, while defeating the 6 Koala Kid Guards guarantees a gray key. Tamed Bear. You need to use a strong taming flute or higher to tame any uninjured bear. This process must be repeated 5 times, consuming 5 steaks, 5 pumpkins, and 5 salmons. However, if you are using a max-level Zookeeper class, it will take a maximum of 4 times only. Polar Bear. This is a hostile entity in 99 nights with 500 health, 50 damage, and 28 speed. They only spawn at the Polar Bear Cave, fixed count of 2, and at the Snowy Patch, fixed count of 1, within the campfire range of level 2 or higher, though they mostly appear at level 4 or higher. When defeated, polar bears will drop 3 to 4 steaks, 7 to 8 morsels, and have a chance to drop a polar bear pelt. However, please note that the pelt trader will not accept this specific pelt for trading. The tamed polar bear version can also be tamed using a strong taming flute or higher, requiring 5 successful attempts just like the tamed bear. However, the items consumed will be 5 ribs, 5 stews, and 5 swordfish. Arctic Fox. The Arctic Fox is a hostile entity in 99 nights when the campfire is level 2 or higher. They usually spawn in groups of 2 to 5, though they sometimes appear solo. They only spawn in the snow biome and do not have a fixed location. With 80 health, 12 damage, and 27 speed, they are quite weak on their own, but become extremely dangerous when attacking in packs. When defeated, Arctic Foxes only drop 1 to 2 morsels and have a chance to drop an Arctic Fox pelt. You can use Arctic Fox pelts to craft a beanie or an Arctic Fox hat. The tamed Arctic Fox version can be tamed in the same way as the tamed wolf, but the items consumed will be 3 steaks and 3 chilies. Mammoth. The mammoth is a neutral entity that acts like a tanker, possessing a massive health pool of 800 health, 30 damage, and a fairly slow speed of 20. They only spawn within the campfire range of level 4 or higher, anywhere across the snow biome. When defeated, they will drop 8 to 9 steaks, 2 ribs, and have a chance to drop 1 mammoth tusk. To tame a mammoth, you must use a strong taming flute or higher. The taming process must be repeated 5 times, consuming 10 pumpkins and 5 cakes. Mossy Mammoth. The Mossy Mammoth is also a neutral entity with base stats, item drops, and taming requirements identical to the regular mammoth. The only difference is that it spawns in the jungle biome. Hellephant. The hellephant is a variant of the mammoth, also boasting a massive health pool of 800 health, 30 damage, and 20 speed. Hellephants only spawn in the volcanic biome, primarily at the hellephant ritual circles. When defeated, they will drop 8 to 9 cooked steaks, 2 cooked ribs, and have a chance to drop 1 mammoth tusk. This is also the only entity in the game that drops pre-cooked meat. Tamed Hellephant. Taming it is identical to taming a mammoth. Scorpion. Within the campfire range of level 2 or higher, scorpions will spawn in the volcanic biome. Usually, 4 scorpions will spawn at the scorpion nest, and 7 will appear at the scorpion pit. Scorpions have a fairly low health pool of 50, but they deal 20 damage, excluding poison. They have a speed of 20, which increases to 30 for the ones at the scorpion nest. Because of this, they are quite dangerous when attacking in packs. When defeated, they have a low chance to drop 1 morsel and 1 scorpion shell. You can tame scorpions using an old taming flute or higher. The process only needs to be repeated 2 times, consuming 2 steaks and 2 morsels. Melee Cultists. The melee cultist is the most common type of cultist. They are distributed almost everywhere across the map in the forest and volcanic biomes. Specific locations include the Cultist Stronghold, Cultist Hunter Camp, Cultist Tree, Ice Temple, Cultist King Base, Cultist Base, Cultist Laboratory, Cultist Ritual Circle, Trick or Treat House, and during nightly campfire raids. Their basic weapon is the Old Axe. With 100 health, 7 damage, and 12 speed, they are the easiest type of cultist to defeat. However, their health pool increases when they spawn in strongholds, corresponding to 120 HP for Tier 1, 180 HP for Tier 2, 240 HP for Tier 3, and 300 HP for Tier 4. When defeated, they drop 5 mossy coins and also have a chance to drop either 1 revolver ammo or 1 rifle ammo. Additionally, they are guaranteed to drop 1 cultist gem upon defeating the final cultist, and 1 gem of the forest fragment during raids from day 99 onwards. Crossbow Cultists. The crossbow cultist is the second most common type of cultist. They are distributed in the same locations as the melee cultists. While sharing the same 100 health, they deal double the damage at 15 damage and have a range of 16. They become extremely dangerous when spawning in a group of cultists. When defeated, their drop rates are identical to the melee cultist. Juggernaut Cultists. Juggernaut Cultists are a very rare encounter. They only spawn in Tier 3 strongholds or during hard mode night raids. Boasting up to 240 health, 30 damage, and 12 speed, they are much stronger and more durable, wielding morning stars. When defeated, their drop rates are identical to the melee cultist. Shadow Cultist, Brutal Cultist, and Darkstring Cultist. Shadow Cultist. Quite weak with only 120 health and 5 damage. Brutal Cultist. Very powerful and durable, with 400 to 450 health and 40 damage. They are truly dangerous. Darkstring Cultist. They use crossbows to shoot 2 arrows at once and reload twice as fast. Combined with 120 health and high damage, they always pose a potential threat to players. These 3 types of cultists are hostile entities that worship the bat. They only spawn inside the bat cave. Additionally, in hard mode, Darkstring cultists can also spawn during night raids. They do not drop anything upon defeat. Poison Spear, Jungle Cultist, and Blowpipe Jungle Cultist. These cultists can only be found at the normal jungle temples, or the mother temple within the jungle biome. They share similar base stats with 120 health and damage outputs of 30, spear, and 45, blowpipe, respectively, at 16 speed. They do not drop any items when defeated. Admin Entities. There are 4 admin entities: the Killer Carrot, Alpha Killer Carrot, the Mega Cultist, and the Evil Bunny. They are spawned by administrators and multiply right at the campfire. They do not drop anything when defeated. Horse. The horse can only spawn with the furniture trader. Upon death, it drops 1 to 2 steaks. Kiwi. The kiwi bird can be found in the level 6 campfire area, at the edge of the map near a tree hollow. However, it can also be found in other biomes due to an occasional glitch, though the probability is quite low, almost 0%. Currently, it cannot be killed and can be tamed using an old taming flute or higher at the cost of just 1 berry. Turkey. Turkeys spawn at the autumnal patch within the forest biome. They have 100 to 120 health and 10 to 15 speed. It's unclear why their health pool is even larger than that of wolves. When defeated, they drop a turkey leg and have a certain chance to drop 1 to 2 stuffing. They cannot be tamed. Chicken. Chickens spawn around the level 1 campfire area. Just like the kiwi bird, they cannot be killed and can be tamed using an old taming flute or higher at the cost of just 1 carrot. The deer. There are 7 variants of the deer: normal, hungry, injured, recovering, Halloween, Christmas, and Easter. As a main boss, it has infinite health, 25 plus damage, and 35 plus speed. They only spawn at night anywhere within the forest biome and will start hunting down any player wandering outside the campfire. The deer cannot be killed, so they do not drop anything, and they cannot be tamed. The owl. There are 2 variants of the owl, normal and Halloween. Just like the deer, the owl has infinite health and 25 plus damage, but its speed is 45. When darkness falls, they spawn in the forest, or the snow biome. The owl cannot be killed and cannot be tamed. The ram. The ram has 3 variants, normal, Halloween, and Christmas. It features infinite health, 25 plus damage, and a speed of just 30. They only spawn at night in the forest biome, or the volcanic biome. The ram cannot be killed and cannot be tamed. The cat. The cat is a boss in 99 Nights. It only spawns in the jungle biome or in the forest biome once it gets dark. It also has infinite health, very high damage, around 78, and an extremely fast speed of about 60. This makes it incredibly dangerous to face. It cannot be killed or tamed. The bat. The bat is one of the 5 invincible monsters. The only difference is that they solely spawn inside caves. With infinite health up to 35 damage and the ability to fly, it cannot be killed and cannot be tamed. Evil Bunny. The Evil Bunny is a monster that only appears during the Easter event, after you steal its egg from the Easter Bunny's egg house. It has infinite health, 30 damage, and 20 speed. It cannot be killed or tamed, but upon completing the quest to steal and return the egg, you will be rewarded with a ruby chest. Hard Mode Crate. The Hard Mode Crate only appears in the research station and can only be opened once the corruption event has begun. Inside, it primarily contains support items such as the Research Monitor Blueprint, Corruption Scanner, 3 MRE rations, medkit, and 2 bandages. Corrupted Chest. In hard mode, standard chests have a high chance of being replaced by corrupted chests. Inside, you will find corrupted items that are much more powerful than their regular counterparts, such as the corrupted axe, corrupted revolver, corrupted throwing axe, and corrupted thorn armor. The most notable item is the corrupted shotgun, as it can take down a cultist brute with just a single shot and has unlimited ammo. Hot Chest. This is a common chest that you encounter quite often in the volcano biome. Inside, you can find ranged weapons such as the crossbow, wildfire, and revolver, defensive items like the leather body, lava mine blueprint, and sacrifice totem. Infernal Chest. The Infernal Chest is a very rare chest in the volcano biome, and is the only chest where you can find weapons with burning effects, such as the Infernal Crossbow and Infernal Sword. Additionally, there is an Infernal Sack, a chest that is literally hot from the outside in. Cold Chest. The Cold Chest is a rare chest that can only be found in the snow biome. To obtain the items inside, you must break the ice surrounding the chest using an axe. Afterwards, you can get various items from this chest, such as the ice axe, snowball, leather body, fuel canister, and finally a diamond. Ice Chest. Compared to the cold chest, the ice chest is significantly rarer and only appears in the polar bear cave and the ice temple within the snow biome. And just like the cold chest, you must break the ice first with an axe before you can open the chest. In addition to similar items and tools found inside the cold chest, such as the ice axe, fuel canister, and diamond, you can also find an ice sword or frozen shuriken. Obsidian chest. The obsidian chest is composed of meteorites from outer space and can only be obtained by crafting it at the Meteor tool workshop during the Meteor event, with 10 meteor shards, 5 gold shards, and 3 obsidian ingots. If you like power, this chest is for you. You can obtain weapons or armor with explosive effects from inside this chest, such as the obsidian hammer and obsidian body. Frog chest. This is a stone chest shaped like a frog, and it can only be found in the frog cave. Inside, it contains poison-infused weapons such as the poison spear and blowpipe, or poison armor and frog boots, which help you jump higher. Blue alien chest. Blue alien chest is a blue color variant of the alien chest. It only appears when the alien's revenge event begins and will spawn under structures such as alien sites, alien outposts, alien pawns, alien drops, signal tower, and boxes. When opening the chest, you can randomly receive one of the following items: laser sword, ray gun, laser defensive blueprint. This is a laser defense fence, laser armor, or it could be UFO scrap. Red alien chest. In addition to the blue alien chest, this is also another variant of the alien chest, and it only contains new and high-tier alien items. It appears at the center of the ship. Inside, there are new items such as alien shotgun, dissolve ray, and various blueprints for crafting alien tech equipment. Besides, there can also be old high-tier items like laser cannon or laser armor. Miner's chest. The miner's chest is a stone chest scattered throughout the caves. It's safe to say this is a chest truly meant for explosives enthusiasts, as inside you can find the impact grenade, dynamite, explosive rifle ammo, or explosive revolver ammo. Legendary miner's chest. Legendary miner's chests are located on the final and most dangerous floor of the caves. In addition to the items found in a regular miner's chest, you can also find the heavy ammo crate recipe tablet. If you're looking to craft ammo, this chest is absolutely essential. There is also a very low chance of finding diamonds inside this chest. Fairy chest. The fairy chest is a rare chest containing high-value items. It only spawns in the fairy biome once the campfire reaches level 3 or higher, and you must restore all the roots of the giant tree to unlock it. Inside, you can find items such as the strong axe, morning star, rifle, giant sack, cultist gem, gem of the forest fragment, and it is guaranteed to always contain the enchanted farm recipe tablet. Do you think this chest is worth the time it takes to save that giant tree? Vine chest. The vine chest is a pretty good chest located in the basements beneath the temples, surrounding the mother temple within the jungle biome. To gain access to it, you must bypass all the traps in the basement. Inside, you will find well-deserved rewards such as blowpipe, cultist gem, good sack, poison spear, strong flashlight, crossbow, and a med kit. Jungle chest. The jungle chest is located in the basement of the Mother Temple, at the center of the jungle biome, and it requires 4 skull trial stones to unlock this basement. Inside, you can find equipment like the poison armor or a new weapon, the poison claws. Spooky chest. This chest can only be obtained by searching through the hedge maze. And just like its name suggests, inside you can only find candies. Candy apple, candy corn, pumpkin pie, cotton candy, and especially a potion. Vampire chest. The vampire chest, also known as the maze chest, can only be obtained by reaching the end of the maze. If I remember correctly, the maze only appears starting from day 3. If you're a fan of the Vampire King, you'll love this chest because it contains his signature equipment, such as the bouncing blade, the scythe, and the vampire cloak, which has incredible lifesteal abilities. To be honest, both the cloak and the weapons look incredibly cool. Common chest. This is the most common and basic chest type in the game. Simply upgrade your campfire to level 2, and players can find it anywhere on the map. Despite being a basic chest, you can find very good items inside, such as good sack, good axe, old flashlight, spear, revolver, revolver ammo, fuel canister, bandage, old rod, flower seeds, firefly seeds, and especially you can find 1 diamond inside. A common chest, but sometimes the loot is even better than my own luck. Good chest. This type of chest is usually found at campfire levels 2 to 3 and anywhere on the map, but it is rarer than the common chest. Basically, the items are nearly the same as the common chest, but inside you can also find a leather body and berry seeds instead of flower seeds and firefly seeds. In other words, this is a slightly upgraded version of the common chest. Iron chest. This chest has a relatively low spawn rate and is usually found at campfire levels 3 to 4 or while exploring caves. It is the only chest where you can find 2 types of guns, the rifle and the revolver. Additionally, it contains other items, such as the strong flashlight, good sack, and defensive blueprint spikes, fuel canister, leather body, spear, flower seeds, and of course, a diamond will also be included if you're lucky. If you manage to pull a rifle early on, you'll honestly feel like the main character. Legendary chest. The legendary chest is a rare type of chest that usually contains high-end items. It can only be found inside caves or once your campfire reaches level 5. Inside this chest, you can find a rifle, an iron body, or other items such as an oil barrel, strong axe, giant sack, medkit, defensive blueprint bear trap, a diamond, or seed packets like berry seeds, flower seeds, and chili seeds. Gold chest. This is an extremely rare chest and is also the only one that does not contain any guns in the classic chest category. It can only be found deep in the forest and mostly at the 2 ends of the map. But occasionally, it can appear near the campfire, at the Squid Boys location, or inside caves. It contains incredibly valuable items such as the strong axe, iron body, defensive blueprint barbed wire, strong flashlight, giant sack, medkit, oil barrel, morning star, cultist gem, gem of the forest fragment, and diamonds. Diamond chest. This chest can only be obtained by clearing the cultist stronghold. And just like its name suggests, it contains exactly 5 diamonds and nothing else. This time it's a guarantee, not random. Ruby chest. Ruby chest, the rarest chest in the game. You can find a ruby chest as early as campfire level 2 to 3, but it primarily appears at level 6. It can also spawn at Squid Boys and Koala Boys dens. Occasionally, it will be found inside caves, and it is guaranteed to appear after completing the cultist stronghold. Once opened and the rewards are claimed, the chest automatically downgrades into a gold chest, meaning any other player who finds it will receive a gold chest instead of a ruby chest. This is also the chest that contains the strongest gun in the game, the tactical shotgun. Other items include the thorn body, riot shield, kunai, chainsaw, and gem of the forest fragment. Bronze lid, silver lid, golden lid. These are rewards from the 2025 Thanksgiving event, obtained by completing cooking quests and then hosting guests such as NPCs and bosses. Inside these boxes, you can typically find basic stews, tools, as well as basic to mid-tier and high-tier weapons and equipment. Red present. The red present is a common gift box similar to a common chest, which can be obtained from structures around the map during the Christmas event. Inside, you can find basic items such as revolver ammo, rifle ammo, cake, fuel canister, and bandage. Golden present. The golden present does not spawn randomly. It can only be obtained by rescuing elves, completing 3 consecutive laps on the ice rink, or from the gifting machine. Inside, you can find extremely high-tier items such as candy canes, cultist gem, gem of the forest fragment, axe trim kit, armor trim kit, infernal sack, and ice axe. Equipment includes the trident, poison spear, obsidian hammer, blowpipe, snowball cannon, peppermint pelter, ray gun, and the absolute best is probably the laser cannon. To be honest, I've never actually managed to get this gift box during the Christmas event. Golden Christmas present. The golden Christmas present is just like the golden present, except that it spawns in the lobby and acts as a permanent reward. Each player can only claim it once during the Christmas event. You will be granted all of the following rewards: 30 diamonds, 50 candy canes, 5 fire upgrades, and a random character class ranging from low to high tier, such as the Ranger, Brute. To be honest, I've opened this gift box over 99 times and still haven't managed to get the Cyborg class. Alright, those are all the chests in 99 Nights in the Forest. Which chest do you think is the best? Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment right below this video. Crafting. In addition to weapons and equipment, crafting is also one of the most important mechanics in 99 Nights in the Forest. It allows players to craft items, tools, and equipment to support survival. In other words, if you want to survive long, you must craft. When crafting at tier 1, 2, and 3, the materials used are mainly wood, and scrap as the core. But when upgrading to tier 4, Cultist Gem will be required, while tier 5 will require Gem of the Forest fragments. Scrap can be obtained by crushing old items scattered throughout all biomes, such as bolt, sheet metal, UFO junk have a value of 1 bolt, UFO component, broken fan, old radio will have a value of 2 bolts. Meanwhile, broken microwave, tire, metal chair will be 3 bolts. The remaining ones, old car engine, washing machine, cultist experiment, cultist prototype, UFO scrap, have a value of 4 bolts. When crushing these old items, the value received will be 1 bolt will yield 1 scrap, 2 bolts will be 3 scrap, 3 bolts will be 5 scrap. The remaining 4 bolts will be 8 scrap. To craft everything, it requires 423 wood, 419 scrap, 6 cultist gem, and 5 forest gem, or 20 gem of fragments. Tier 1. This is the tier that only uses wood and 1 scrap as materials. 5 tools can be crafted, which are map, supply crate, old bed, bunny trap, and crafting bench 2. First is the map. The map is a basic tool and the easiest to craft with only a single 3 wood, but it is very essential for survival because the map will mark the locations of houses and NPCs that you have found throughout the entire forest. Therefore, this is the tool that needs to be crafted first and as early as possible. The map will expand further when the campfire is upgraded. It can be used by pressing the M key or left-clicking on the map icon on the screen. Supply crate. Supply crate is a new utility tool added in 99 Nights. Similar to the map, it only requires 3 wood to craft this crate. This tool acts like a quick shortcut to use furniture, and fires in-game instead of having to do this in the lobby. If you do not own types of fires and furniture, there is no need to care about this supply crate. Old bed. Old bed is a support tool that helps increase the day count by +1 after each night. Or to put it simply, after each night, you will be credited 1 default day and 1 day from a bed. Therefore, if possible, you should craft it as soon as you have a surplus of 20 wood. Bunny trap. It is a tool placed near rabbit burrows to help you catch rabbits automatically, to earn 1 to 3 morsels, or 4 morsels if using carrots. And bunny foot. It requires 5 wood for each bunny trap, and a maximum of 10 bunny traps can be crafted. Although it is automatic, you have to reset the trap, so it is not as optimal as weapons. Crafting bench 2. With 5 wood and 1 scrap, you can upgrade to crafting bench 2. Tier 2. This tier costs quite a lot of wood and scrap, and 10 tools can be crafted, such as sundial. True to the name of this tool, the sundial is a clock counting down the remaining time from day to night, and vice versa, and it can be viewed anywhere on the icon at the top right corner of the screen. It will consume 5 scrap to craft. Regular bed. Regular bed has a similar use to the old bed. The only difference is that it requires 5 scrap to craft instead of wood like the old bed. Compass. This tool is similar to real life. It will help determine the direction of movement to the ferry and the missing children, as well as help locate the direction you are looking. It consumes 3 scrap to craft this compass. For many players, this tool is not very necessary. Farm plot. Farm plot is similar to fields in real life. The only difference is that it will automatically farm every 2 days instead of players having to plant manually. It can be crafted for a price of 20 wood for 1 farm plot and can be crafted a maximum of 20 times. If you have the farm recipe tablet, it can be upgraded to Enchanted Farm Plot. As the survival days get longer, having many farm plots will guarantee a stable food supply. Wood rain storage helps keep wood dry when stored in the storage whenever it rains. Additionally, you can use this tool to block cultists and even block hellephants as well. It requires 5 scrap for each wood rain storage and has no limit on the number of times crafted. Shelf. Shelf is the tool that consumes the least scrap, as it only requires 2 scrap to craft. It is used to neatly store other items. This tool seems to be added for those who love neatness and high aesthetics. In addition, cultists will also be blocked in front of the shelf. Log wall. It is similar to a fence wall that helps protect your base against attack waves, and it can be said that this is the best defense layer in the game that needs to be built. It requires 20 wood to craft, and there is no limit on the number of times crafted. It can be upgraded to poison log wall using a recipe tablet blueprint. Log gate. Crafted from 20 wood with no limit on the number of times crafted. The main utility is creating an entrance and exit for the base. Bear trap. It is a passive offensive tool crafted from 3 scrap, and a maximum of 8 bear traps can be crafted. Players can also be injured when stepping on these bear traps. On the other hand, it can be upgraded to volcanic bear trap if a recipe tablet is found. Crafting bench 3. Consuming 15 wood and 10 scrap allows you to upgrade crafting bench 2 to crafting bench 3. Tier 3. This tier also costs quite a lot of wood and scrap like tier 2, but additionally requires 2 cultist gems, and 9 tools can be crafted, such as berries. It costs 15 wood, plus 10 scrap to craft the crock pot. To explore the forest longer, you should craft this pot, because stews will keep you full 2 times longer than cooked morsels. Radar. Radar is a support tool used to detect important locations in the forest by using scrap. Similar to the crock pot, it requires 15 wood and 10 scrap to craft the radar. Boost pad. This tool is crafted from 15 wood and 10 scrap. When activated, it will help increase your speed to 3 times the normal sprint speed for a duration of about 10 seconds. It's easy to visualize its effectiveness, as you can run straight to the edge of the level 5 campfire area in 10 seconds. Biofuel processor. Biofuel processor is an item used to convert log, bunny foot, wolf pelt, alpha wolf pelt, bear pelt, and foods including morsel, steak, ribs, fish, carrot, corn, pumpkin, berries, and apples into biofuel, crafted from 12 wood and 12 scrap. This machine is very useful when you have a lot of surplus food but suffer from a severe shortage of fuel. Torch. Torch is used to expand the safe range of the campfire. It requires 6 wood, 6 scrap to craft, and can be crafted a maximum of 10 times. Good bed. Similar to the 2 previous types of beds, Good bed also adds 1 day after each night. You need 10 wood, 10 scrap to craft this bed. Lightning rod. This tool helps attract lightning, ensuring players do not get struck by lightning. The lightning rod can be crafted at a cost of 8 scrap, and at the same time has no limit on the number of times crafted. There is a small trick, which is standing on top of the lightning rod to stay safe permanently. Flag. Flag is a newly added tool. It is very useful for marking important locations on the map. It costs 6 wood and 2 scrap for each flag. Crafting bench tier 4. It requires up to double the wood and scrap compared to tier 3, which is 30 wood and 20 scrap, plus 2 cultist gems to upgrade crafting bench 3 to crafting bench 4. Tier 4. This is the tier with advanced tool crafting recipes. Therefore, it is mandatory to have 1 cultist gem in the crafting recipes. In this tier, 5 advanced tools can be crafted, including Ammo crate. Allows players to buy ammo using scrap at a price of 3 scrap for 6 revolver ammo, rifle ammo, or 20 scrap for 6 shotgun ammo. To craft the ammo crate, it takes up to 20 wood, 30 scrap, and 1 cultist gem. Quite expensive, isn't it? But I think this is worth it for the bullets. You can upgrade to heavy ammo crate if you have the ammo crate recipe tablet, Oil drill. Oil drill is used to drill oil underground to help maintain the campfire from going out. In reality, the longer you survive, the scarcer fuel in the forest will become. So this machine is like an excellent lifesaver to maintain the campfire. And you need to consume 25 wood, 35 scrap. And of course, adding 1 cultist gem allows you to own it right away. Giant bed. This bed is the most expensive type of bed in the game, costing 20 wood, 30 scrap, and 1 cultist gem. But it also only adds 1 day after each night. Even so, it is very essential for the day count to increase faster. If you craft enough 4 beds, it will increase by an additional 4 days after each night, not counting the 1 default day in the game. Teleporter. This tool allows instant teleportation to anywhere on the map, requires 2 or more teleporters to function. To craft it, you need to consume 15 wood, 25 scrap, along with 1 cultist gem, and it also has no limit on the number of times crafted. Crafting bench tier 5. To upgrade crafting bench 4 to the maximum crafting bench 5, you need up to 50 wood, 50 scrap, and 1 forest gem. Tier 5. The crafting recipes in this tier must be said to be extremely high-end. But it is also extremely difficult to craft, because besides wood and scrap, you will need to use 1 forest gem, or 4 gem of the forest fragments, instead of a cultist gem. Respawn capsule. This machine helps the most recently deceased player automatically respawn inside. With each 1 cultist gem, it will be 1 respawn. Basically, you will be immortal if you have infinite cultist gems. You can craft it after spending 40 wood, 40 scrap, and 1 forest gem. Temporal accelerometer. Temporal accelerometer has crafting materials and power usage similar to the respawn capsule, but it is used to skip the next night instead of respawning. Weather machine. This device is also crafted similarly to the temporal accelerometer. When it is powered by 1 cultist gem, it will prevent rain and thunderstorms for the next 3 days. Finally, the recycler, also crafted with 40 wood, 40 scrap, and 1 forest gem. This machine will convert forest gem into 8 cultist gems, and cultist gem into scrap. Freezer, used to store about 30 portions of food, and was crafted in crafting bench 2 with 4 scrap. I don't understand why they removed it, since it looks very clean and aesthetic, doesn't it? Valentine's flower pot. Used to grow different types of flowers to help boost a permanent effect when at the campsite. Can be crafted in crafting bench 2 with 3 wood during the Valentine event. Halloween spooky crockpot. It is another variant of the crockpot, but upgraded to cook additional dishes exclusive to the Halloween event. It requires 15 wood, 10 scrap to craft this pot. Thanksgiving crockpot. Thanksgiving crockpot is similar to Halloween spooky crockpot. The only difference is that the dishes are exclusive to the Thanksgiving event. The essential items that must be crafted in each tier are Tier 1, map, old bed, crafting bench 2, Tier 2, sundial, regular bed, farm plot, log wall, log gate, crafting bench 3, Tier 3, biofuel processor, good bed, crafting bench Tier 4, Tier 4, ammo crate, oil drill, giant bed, crafting bench Tier 5, Tier 5, respawn capsule, temporal accelerometer, recycler. Like and subscribe now if you like this video. Diamonds are an extremely vital currency in this game. You will use them to unlock classes, roll for skills, or re-roll your character's skill set. So the more, the better. The problem is, diamonds are very difficult to farm in large quantities, and 90% of players are unaware of these 8 easy ways to get free diamonds in 99 nights in the forest. Alright, let's start with the one-time rewards. Badges. Each badge grants diamonds upon completion, depending on its star rating. There are 2 types, regular badges and event badges. Complete all regular badges, approximately 186 diamonds. Event badges, approximately 156 diamonds. Codes. Occasionally, the admins will release codes that provide free diamonds. Example, The code afterparty gives 15 diamonds. Christmas present. If you log in during the event period, you will receive a free gift box in the lobby. Opening it can yield up to 30 diamonds, along with a random class such as Ranger, Medic, Base Defender, etc. If you're lucky, you might even get the Cyborg class. Event. Exchange items. You can exchange event items like candies, candy canes, or Easter eggs for diamonds. 100 items equals 10 diamonds. Maximum of 5 exchanges per event. Next are the repeatable farming sources. Daily quests. There are 3 quests every day: easy, medium, and hard. If a quest is too difficult, you can skip it as they reset every 24 hours. Each quest, 5 diamonds. Maximum, 15 diamonds per day. Days. Survival milestones. Reaching certain day milestones will reward you with diamonds. Day 50, 2 diamonds, 4 in hard mode. Day 99, 3 diamonds. Update party. This is an event that lasts about 30 minutes before the game updates. Simply hanging out in the campfire area can easily earn you over 20 diamonds. Chests. Chests like common, legendary, cold, ice, iron, good, and gold chests have a small chance of dropping diamonds when opened. They spawn randomly across the map, so it depends on luck. Cultist Stronghold. When you destroy a cultist stronghold, you will receive a special chest that grants 5 free diamonds. Once finished, exit the game, rejoin the map, and set the difficulty to the easiest level to farm faster. Summary. To maximize your diamonds, you should combine daily quests, plus events, plus chest farming, plus all one-time rewards. By playing consistently every day, your diamond count will grow very quickly.